What is up, YouTube? Duck with a fedora here with another video. Before I get started with this video, I kind of want to have a somewhat sort of introduction. If you can hear water running, I apologize. My brother's taking a shower upstairs, so that's probably what you're hearing. I'm in the basement right now. But that's beside the point. I really got back into Toontown really today. I know I made that update video and said I was really getting back in, but I was going on frequently, and when I say frequently, it was occasionally, like I don't know, like once or twice a day for like 20 or 30 minutes. So if you're on Toontown for 20 or 30 minutes once or twice a day, you're not getting much done because you're not on long enough to get stuff done. But anyways, that's beside the point. I was sitting here doing a back nine, and I sat there and I asked myself this question: why am I playing this game? And I really sat on that question because there's just the boredom of doing a back nine, the tedious grind that you're constantly doing to get your what is it? It's not all right. So Sellbot's merits, Cashbot's cogbucks, Lawbot's jury notices. Why can't I think of the ball spot? Whatever, ball spot merits. So I was sitting there. This all really started when I started watching DJYC 21215 videos. He's really the one that got me into ranting in the first place because he truly showed the Toontown community just how powerful ranting could be. And I kind of wanted to branch off of that in a way. Kind of do a style of his videos, but do it in my own unique way. Kind of like how he portrayed it with him doing rants similar to Coach Z's, but in his own way. I kind of want to do it in my own way. So my own way really is just my own thoughts, just rambling really, and just making rants whenever I feel like it. Now, I was going to wait to do this video till tomorrow, but I feel like if I wake up tomorrow, I'm either one, not going to want to do it, or I'm going to feel too lazy to do it. So that's why I'm doing it now. So the title of this video is going to be something like how Toontown saved my life. Because I know the last video I posted, while I got most positive comments and dislike ratio, there were still some people that kind of were, for me being such a loyal member of Toontown Rewritten community, they were kind of disappointed with me coming at Rewritten the way I did. Which I don't even believe I really came at Rewritten. I say it at least 3 times in the video. I'm not going after Rewritten. I'm not trying to slander their name or drag their name in the mud. But I want new content in the game because I want to continue to play for as long as I possibly can. And I know other people feel the same way I do. So I'm just gonna voice my opinion like that. Like I said, a lot of people took it like I was grilling Toontown Rewritten, and I really wasn't. Especially in my head, I wasn't. I was simply stating the facts, and I wanted Rewritten to get off their lazy butts and do something about it. Now, I keep getting off topic here. I apologize. I ramble like this a lot, but I'm getting to my point here. So I sat here thinking about, why am I doing this back nine? It's so tedious. It's constant. Oh, fight the cogs, do the maze, fight more cogs, do a puzzle, and it's the same puzzles. They switch up the mazes every 2 or 3 times, and that's just the same thing over and over and over again. So I sat there thinking, why am I doing this? Well, this is not fun for me. This isn't. I don't enjoy this game like I used to. And then I thought why I kept coming back and coming back and coming back to the game, despite no new content and nothing. And I think I have the reason. I sat there thinking about it for a while. Now, you don't think about this stuff when you're a young kid. Now, if you guys seen my Toontown My Story, it's crazy to think how a game I once... I'll give you a little gist. Basically, I found out through my brother, because he was playing a game, and I came home from a baseball game one time. And when I saw him playing that game, I was like, dude, you're playing a game for babies. Now, keep in mind, I was 12, 13 years old at the time. I was pretty young myself, but I'm sure everyone knows that too. When you're 12 or 13, you think you're quote unquote hot stuff when you're not. You think you are, but you're not. and then the kids younger than you are the babies. But really, to me, 12, 13-year-old is quite childish as well. So, yeah. I just sat there thinking about how crazy it is, how, for one, I keep coming back to this game, and two, how for what I once thought this game was for babies, I sat there at 13 years old playing this game constantly. And it was the only game I was playing, too. I mean, I was focused on Fusion Fall as well, but Toontown was really where it kicked off for me with the MMOs. I was never into MMOs, and I never played MMOs till Toontown came into my life. And I know you guys don't know me in real life. Most of you don't know me in real life. I'm just an online person who rants. But when I was a kid, I was pretty much an introvert. You know, I had a couple of friends in school, but I didn't talk to people much. And Toontown saved my life. Toontown, I went on Toontown and felt like I could be myself. You know, hiding behind a screen is what's the word? It's different. You're not face to face with someone. You feel like you can say whatever you want and you get away with it. Now, for me, it wasn't bullying. I wasn't bullying on Toontown. That's the wrong word for it. If anything, I was making jokes that were somewhat inappropriate that in real life I felt like wouldn't fly, which in reality it would, because I was a kid. You know, the jokes I was making weren't inappropriate, but in my head I thought they were inappropriate. But it made me a jokester in Toontown, and it made me gain friends in Toontown, and it really boosted my social life outside the game and inside the game. And I think, and that's why I sat here thinking, why do I keep playing this game? And I have the reason finally. It's literally because Toontown saved my life. And I didn't think of it like that back when I was younger. But obviously now I do. And it all makes sense now because that's literally how everything started for me. That's how I started making friends in school and how I built confidence for myself because I had friends in the game that built my confidence for me. And it just... And then I finished the back nine. I was ready to do a CEO, and I haven't done a CEO in a long time. I was like, all right, let's do a CEO. So we did a CEO, and it was so fun. We were all goofing around. I made like 6 or 7 new friends today in the CEO just goofing around. And we were all just having a good time. They were all smart, very intellectual players. They knew what they were doing. They knew basic strategy outside the one fog rule because everyone uses the one fog rule in the CEO. I mean, not that it's not a bad strategy, but everyone knows it, and it's boring doing the same thing over and over again. So we were trying unique things. We were learning and taking out version 2.0 cogs in a unique style rather than just constantly sounding them. So that was fun. And yeah, I made more friends, and I closed it. I opened the game feeling exhausted, asking myself why I'm doing this, why I'm playing this game. And then I closed the game feeling happy, relieved, and just overall just pure enjoyment inside me. And I haven't felt that way about Toontown in such a long time. And you have to realize too, I haven't done bosses in a while, so I'm sure that helped it too, because I haven't done a boss in forever. I was only motivated to do a boss because I seen DJYC21215's CEO video gone wrong for like the millionth time, and then that made me, I was like, yo, I want to do CEO. Not for those reasons, but because it was just cool seeing him do a CEO and you know, see everything go wrong. It was just hilarious. But yeah, I want to end the video with I really wanted to make this video to show the Toontown community. I really do care about Toontown. And the only reason why I'm on Rewritten's butt is because I want this game to be permanent. I don't want it to be temporary. I don't want it to close down. And if they continue to not release new content, the people that they have now with this whole pandemic are going to leave when this pandemic's over, and they have to do everything they can to release this new content to keep the people that they have now. And I made that point in the last video, and I think a lot of you guys missed that point. But I wanted to make that point again, just so that we're clear that I don't hate the Rewritten team. I respect the hell out of them for having these servers up. Wow, it's crazy. There's 5,000, 6,000 people on. The game is fun again because there's more people, and I think. And the only way the game can stay like that with more people and having a good time and having fun is that they release new content in the game. And I'm not just talking just field offices, which you should have already released already if you want to know my true opinion about that. But I don't. But like new things like Cognation. Bring Cognation back. What's the playground, or if it's even a playground, what's behind the cloud on the map? That it's just all that stuff, and it gets us really excited. But you got to realize, guys, the cloud's been there for what, 2-3 years now? Come on now. But anyways, yeah. So I think I made the video out of not wanting the game to go down the route that Disney took it down, and then the game to actually be shut down to the point where we can't play our childhood game anymore. So, yeah, I really wish they would release new content for this game so it would keep me interested, and it would keep the game that saved my life. In a way, I feel like I'm paying back a debt for Toontown, because Toontown saved my life as a kid. I'm trying to save the game now as a 19-year-old. So, I'm going to end the video at that there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did. I'm just rambling here, but I just sat here thinking about this video, and like I said, if I waited to do this video tomorrow, all my thoughts wouldn't be there. They'd be all juggled all over the place, as if they're not now. I mean, they are now, but they'd be even worse if I did it tomorrow instead of now. So I'm going to end it here, guys. You guys take care now. Have a great rest of your week. Duck with a Fedora out.
Where?